Welcome to the Book Talk Babes podcast, where we will be discussing different book-related topics and occasionally specific books. This episode may contain spoilers, so please check the episode description for a list of books that were spoiled. My name is Ashley, and today I'm joined by my two lovely friends, Elaine.
Hello.
And Liana.
Hi.
This episode will contain explicit language. Thank you, returning listeners. Welcome, new ones. We are all going to try to get through this.
This is going to be the ASMR that makes you turn off the podcast.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be okay.
It's allergy season here in Texas.
It is.
I'm getting over a cold.
I don't know what it is. I'm completely fine until I have to do something. And then once I'm doing that thing, I start coughing. I was not coughing at all this evening until I sat down in this chair and I was fine. And then Elaine's picture popped up and I was talking to her and I started coughing. I'm like, what in the fuck? I've literally been downstairs for the last hour and a half singing songs with Steven in the kitchen, not coughing once. And then I got up here and I can't stop. We went down a rabbit hole of Texas country music that we used to listen to.
Oh my God.
And stuff. I forget. Something started it. I can't remember what started it. Steven's like, oh, do you know blah, blah, blah. Oh, I know it started it. This weekend is the Orange versus White Texas UT game or whatever. And they have a band playing. And one of the band that's coming is Reckless Kelly. I was like, that name sounds so familiar. Why do I know that? And I went to their Spotify, and it's because they sing a song we used to dance to all the time at Midnight Rodeo and Graham's and whatnot. So we were playing that, and then we just went down a rabbit hole of all the songs we used to listen to.
Oh my God.
When country was still good.
Yeah.
When I still listened to country music.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Our dance night days. We should go dancing.
I know. I was dancing in the kitchen. Steven's like, are you okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm one stepping by myself.
One step because I'm alone.
He's like, but you're stepping twice. I'm like, yeah. Okay.
Of my friends at work, one of them is Italian and has never gone two-stepping a day in her life. What? And so the others of us who have lived in Texas our whole life were like, well, we have to take you. And she's like, why? We're like, because it's an experience.
It is an experience.
And she's like, well, I don't know the music. And it's like, it's okay.
You don't need to.
I mean, I don't know it now anymore.
I think some of the line dances have changed a bit.
Yeah. There's a line dance for that song, Austin.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, Austin, Blake Shelton's Austin?
No. It's that song that's all over TikTok right now. I don't get on TikTok.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've said this before. I only get on TikTok if I get an email saying one of y'all sent me a message. I do not scroll.
All right, hold on. Where's my music?
I was like, I need to know who this is now. Because if it's a new song, I definitely don't know it. We were looking up the years that some of the songs we were listening to came out, and we're like, oh my God.
Daisha?
Yes. Austin.
Okay, you said Austin by what? Daisha?
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Well, I'm not going to attempt to sing it in my current state, but it's there's a line dance to it. If I find it, I'll talk with I'm sure it will.
Daisha. Okay, hold on.
Trending. I'll send it.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea what the song is.
It's not until the chorus goes. I'm like, oh, okay. I never heard of that.
Yeah, the chorus.
It's about 53 seconds in.
Cool. Thank you. I don't want to listen to all this. No idea.
Yeah, that part.
Absolutely no clue what that song is.
But yeah, there's a line dance. The only line dance I know is Copperhead Road.
That one's changed a little.
Footloose.
Yep, Footloose.
Mm-hmm. I want to learn that one to Fake ID.
No idea what that is.
It's like, hey, mister, won't you give me a fake ID or whatever? There's a line next to that one. I never learned Good Time.
Oh, I do know that one. I think that one's similar to Footloose. A lot of them, the base is the electric slide.
That's true.
Or the hustle.
That's very true.
Something, I don't know.
But we're trying to think of like Texas things that we can take her to. The stock show and rodeo happened like last month, but she's vegan. So
let's not do that.
No. And then we're like, but is it called mutton busting? Is that what it is? When the little kids ride
Yes, they ride on the sheep. Yes.
Yeah, so we told her like, but that's really cute. And she was like, but the rest of it, like, yeah, the rest of it's not great. And I told her like, oh, there's barrel racing. That's really cool.
Those horses are crazy.
You're like, so we just need to find like just the mutton busting event would be
just show her
it's so
some
cute.
YouTube videos.
Yeah,
it's so cute. There's a new HEB up here, and we're gonna take her to that.
That'll be an experience.
We're like, we have to take you to HEB, and she's like, I keep hearing about this, but I have yet to go, and I've heard it's an experience. Like, oh yeah, it's fantastic.
I was literally just about to say Whataburger, but she's vegan, so don't do that.
There, it's like deep fried and covered in butter. Because we wanted to take her to Texas Roadhouse because they do have like veggie sides, but we were talking about the rolls. Like, oh, but the rolls are covered in butter.
Yeah. I don't think Texas Roadhouse does a vegan butter.
Yeah, and then we're trying to find some. Well, we did find some vegan Mexican food.
Oh,
and she liked it a lot. Actually, a lot of Mexican food is vegan or vegetarian.
Yeah.
So it's not hard.
Well, I mean, it just depends. Yeah, it's not hard to modify. It just depends on if they make it with a lot of stuff's made with lard.
So, well, we found this restaurant that does birria tacos, and they do a vegan version with vegan cheese and jackfruit.
Oh, I was about to ask if it was jackfruit.
Yep. Yeah, and then they season it like the birria.
Yeah. Ooh, nice.
And she liked it a lot. It's like, it's too bad you don't like barbecue.
I know. I was like, this is not a very vegan friendly state.
Well, especially living up here, it's hard to find a lot of vegan food.
I was like, Austin's obviously a lot easier.
And she visits Houston a lot for work, and Houston has a lot.
Okay.
And so we're like, hey, let's go two-stepping.
That'll be fun. Okay, so today's topic isn't, I don't know. I've got questions for us to do another reader's roulette. Once we didn't do the last time. I also have some, I have a reading update for you two and a potential episode proposal if we hadn't already discussed this already. Not for today, obviously. A future episode. But so I'll start with that. I listened to Saving Verico this week.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my
God. So I know Spotify is kind of like iffy because of their new policies and whatever, but like I already paid for the membership and it was included, so I listened to it. I wasn't about to pay $12 on Audible for it when I can listen to it for my Spotify membership. So yeah, I'm gonna listen to all the ones that I can on there, which I think is like, what's his face, Sickdan is not on there.
Sickdan?
Yeah.
No. Well, he is the most recent.
I don't know if the audiobook is even out for him.
Yeah, I don't know if the audiobook is out.
I didn't check Audible.
I can't remember. I can't remember if she...
I don't think the audiobook is out yet.
So yeah, I listened to Saving Verico.
Yeah, I think Resisting Maxo just came out, the audiobook.
Okay, I was like, it's got Tempting Ozed, Using Feiho, Resisting Maxu, Releasing Maladek.
Yeah.
But it doesn't have the other one. So I'm gonna make my way through them, and I think when I'm done, we should do an episode where we rank the Clecanian book boyfriends We can maybe wait till if the new book really is going to be Rego. Maybe we can wait till that one's out. I listened to Saving Verico. I liked it. Here's my issue, and it's not with Verico. It's kind of with Lily, but it's not necessarily her fault that I have issues with this book, I guess. So it could also really just be my mood. But I was just very irritated with, like, I guess because this timeline kind of overlaps or coincides with freeing Luca. So, like, some of the stuff that she does or the concerns that she has or, like, the things Verico doesn't tell her and stuff are, like, information we as readers already know. So, like, when they do finally get to, like, the city and he's like, oh, well, like, he's telling her about, like, the marriages and blah, blah, blah and this and that and mates. And I'm like, we already know all this information, Lily. Get with the fucking program. Like, you just need to accept you're on an alien planet. This is what's going to happen. I'm sorry your choices have been taken. I promise it works out for the best. So I did appreciate, though, like, her as a character. The author was like, you know, I understand where he's coming from and why he didn't tell me these things and blah, 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 but it still hurt. And I was like, yeah, but, like, come on, get over it. Quick. Come on.
Yeah.
Chop, chop.
What? Well, yeah. Well, we all know, but
I know. Doesn't. And that's why, like, I don't think it's great that these timelines are, like, some of them are happening at the same time. Yeah. Like, it was okay from, like, book 1 to book 2 because it was 2 separate timelines. Like, Jade was already, who the fuck's the first person?
Yeah.
Alice?
Jade.
Yeah. Alice?
Jade.
No, Jade, right?
Yeah, Jade's the first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think Alice is the
Getting
second.
confused already. Yeah. Okay. That's right. Because those happen, like, back to back and not, like, necessarily things happening at the same time as it was for Lily in the second book. I'm scared to read the third book or the fourth book at the moment because that one's Alex and Ozed, right?
Yeah.
See, I'm scared that one's also going to be, like, an overlapping-ish timeline.
The thing that bothered me about Veraco is that he withheld a lot of information from her from the beginning.
I mean, yeah.
And did not allow her to come to terms with it.
Yeah.
in a timely manner.
I mean, yeah.
And I'm like, dude, like, I mean, I would be pissed.
I mean, I would have been upset too, but I was also still, like, I don't know. Like, I guess because she didn't get as much time as the others or I think my frustration was the information that he did tell her. Because he told her a certain amount, and I felt like he told her enough that she should have been able to, like, grasp the situation. But, like, I don't think it hit her until she got to the city. And then I'm like, okay, like, he did tell you some of this stuff, like, and of course, like I said, we already know it as readers, so I was just a little annoyed having to, like, deal with her.
Well, because I mean, they're all supposed to be read as, like, a standalone.
I know, yeah.
So there still has to be some position.
That's where it's hard for me.
Well, I also finished Feiho.
Oh,
did you like him?
Yeah, I did. I liked that it was a little space adventure.
Mm-hmm.
It was a bit different story-wise from the other books.
Okay.
He is so cute.
He is. I love Feiho.
I liked the little bit of him that I got in Saving Verico when they're at the spa or whatever, and he, like, he's there and having that kind of interaction with him versus, like, the interactions you get, like, in the first book. I really liked his character, even though it was just a very, very small little bit. So it sounds like he really wants a wife, but, like, nobody wants to be with him because he travels.
Yeah.
And nobody picks him. I mean, this isn't, like, a huge spoiler or anything, but, like, when he finds out that he, like, legitimately got picked, he, like, screams, like,
yeah, he's so happy.
Like, the cutest thing.
Poor Feiho.
And he's like, I can't wait to show her all the things I got her.
I think also, I mean, I should give Lily a little bit of a little bit of slack, especially because she's such a like wildly independent person.
Mm-hmm.
So all of that was
I would
definitely a
say,
shock.
I think when I read Verico, I think I had like issues with both of them. But like the more
I had issues with Verico too.
The more I like think about it, the more I'm like, it was a pretty good story. Like I liked it.
It was a good story. No, I really liked it. I really liked it.
Also, Verico's book happens in the span of a week.
No, it's like 2 to 3 weeks. It's a couple weeks. Because like she was already out in the wilderness for a week before he falls on her, or in her area.
Yeah, because
which is hilarious.
Victoria.
Yeah.
He just fell out of the sky like
yeah.
And he was like, ow.
I know.
It was raining men for her. Amen.
Her soulmate literally fell out.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. That's so funny.
It's like, that's all I wanted. I know we could rank them, but Stickman will always be my number one. And then the others can fight for the rest of them.
I just think that'd be a fun episode to compare all of them against each other. But I don't know when I'll start the next one. I'm pretty sure all of them are included in my membership, so I'll work my way through them. Okay, do we want to answer some questions?
Yeah,
some questions. Oh, that's a lame one to start. How many books have you read so far this year?
I have read 23 of my 52 book goal.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have...
It's like I just updated my reading journal. Let me see.
Oh, I forgot to... Okay, I haven't put on my Goodreads that I finished Saving Verico, but I've read 26 of my one book goal this year.
Nice.
Overachieving.
I know, right?
I am at 27.
Woo!
Of my
Look at us.
75 goal.
How do you do so much? But then I guess I've been 23,
well, like the last 3 or 4 books were mangas, and then I have like 2 very short Patreon exclusives, so I added on to there as well. I feel like they count.
No, those count.
Yeah.
One of the... I'm trying to think. Hold on. I need to get my phone and see which books I hated. Okay. So I read On the Line by Naomi
Don't give me any spoilers because I still have to read it for my book club. You can tell me how you feel about it.
But if I tell you how I feel, will that give you notions?
I don't think so.
I didn't like it.
Okay. You can give me some spoilers. Why didn't you like it? I'm going to read it regardless.
What was it called?
On the Line.
So, On the Line. It's about a waitress that falls in love with a line cook.
Oh, yeah.
Which happens, apparently.
I remember you talking about that.
And the guy is supposed to look like Jeremy Allen White from The Bear.
Oh, yeah.
Like, without his clothes on?
But taller. Nothing really happens in the book other than the sex.
Oh, really?
And then when the sex happens, I feel like I've read Degradation King.
Mm-hmm.
Stand and Defend has it, and then a couple others I've read do it. I think Stand and Defend actually does it really well. Doesn't make me like cringe, but all the sex scenes On the Line made me cringe. Can I tell you like one thing that they do?
Tell me. Like I said, I'm still gonna read it.
So I forgot exactly why this happened. I think there's a bet or something. And it's like when they first meet, or one of the times when they first meet. And the main character, her name is James, and he's called... I don't remember. I'll just call him Line Cook. I'm bad with names. If I had a face, I would know it. So Line Cook keeps frozen Snickers in the freezer, and he caught her crying in the freezer one time or something. I don't know. But then at some point they make a bet. She loses the bet, and he tells her, I want you to go to the bathroom, stick this frozen Snickers up your pussy, and then eat it." And she was like, "No." If I'm remembering this correctly, someone or something had to eat it.
I was like, she had to eat it, or he was gonna eat it.
Someone was gonna eat it. So she has an encounter with a customer at the. You said I can spoil it. Okay. So she has a boyfriend in like the first half of the book who's like a real douche. And both she and the boyfriend come from money, but she's decided to like break apart from her family and the money and pursue painting and become an artist and start working at this restaurant so she can like pay her own way since her parents had decided to cut her off. But her boyfriend, we'll call him Brad. I don't think that's his name, but
I laugh because if I had been a boy, my name was going to be Bradley.
Bradley I can do, but Brad, he's also a trust fund baby, and they're together. But he's horrible. Like he's abusive, and he's the worst. And he brings his friend to the restaurant she's working at, and she nearly has a panic attack because the guys claim they had a consensual threesome. She says it differently, and the way she says it is what actually happened. So she's like having a panic attack and stuff, but then she gets over it. She serves him, and of course they're getting drunk and loud, and she's telling them they have to leave, and he's pissing her off. So she decides to, and that's like a "I'll show you" kind of thing. She decides to grab one of the Snickers and goes to the bathroom and like masturbates with it, and and then she passes Line Cook, and Line Cook's like, "Hey, what's going on?" And she's like, "You won the bet," and she like hands him the Snickers bar, and the guys are still there at the booth, and then she's trying to get them to leave, and Line Cook comes out eating the Snickers bar. He's like, "Y'all have to get out of here."
Oh my goodness.
He's just like standing there like eating the Snickers bar and telling them they have to leave. It's just a weird situation.
This is one of those like instances where I'm just like, girl, that's gonna fuck some shit up. Melted chocolate in your hoo-ha?
Well, at first she's like, "I can't do this. This is stupid. What am I doing?" And then she's like, "Okay, I'm gonna try." And she's like, "Oh my god, that's cold." And then she's like, "Oh, I'm kind of into this." And she starts to like get wet, masturbating with the Snickers. And I'm just like, okay. I mean, you do you, but I don't know if I would put that there.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, and then like after the guys finally leave because like the restaurant staff like gangs up on them and they're like, "You have to leave." And like Line Cook whispers to her, he's like, "I knew you taste delicious," or something like that.
I wish it wasn't a Snickers.
Yeah.
That line can be so good, but like, yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I'm still I'm gonna read it regardless.
So yeah, so like at the end of the book they have like recipes.
Oh, okay.
And one of them is for the Snickers. And it says, "No, cannot guarantee you won't get a UTI from this."
Yeah, you're gonna get like a yeast infection or something.
Because like you're not supposed to put sugar down there.
No. And it's just,
you can put other things down there, but not sugar. So yeah, I read On the Line, and afterwards I was just like,
So you like finished
Okay.
it? You didn't DNF it?
no, I finished it.
Okay.
Because I also want to I kept reading. I'm like, surely something's gonna happen. Nothing really happened.
It's like it's almost 400 pages, right?
Maybe.
Is it close?
I don't know.
I can't remember. I haven't bought it
But it felt to me the way that Priest did, because there's like, you know, at the end they're like, oh my god, I love you, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. I'm like, all you guys did was fuck. Like, you guys don't know anything about each other.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even know if you're compatible, like, in other ways. And I mean, they got lucky, I guess, because it started out as like a fuck buddy situation, and they fell in love.
Yeah.
And so, you know, like that happens in real life too.
I mean, I guess, yeah, I was like, some people,
barely.
I guess a physical relationship is important, you know?
I mean, I know a physical relationship for some is very important in a relationship, but like,
you like to be intellectually like stimulated, though, you know? Maybe they don't care.
I am one of those people, but I just felt like there was no like cause for the emotional connection.
I gotcha.
That was that happened here. Like, all of a sudden they're like, I love you. I'm like, why? Like, you guys haven't done anything.
Do you even know each other's favorite color?
Like, what? And then I think at some point, like at some points during the book, Line Cook does some thoughtful things for James, and she's like, oh my god, he really does care. I'm like, that's like basic human decency, to be like thoughtful of someone that's in your life.
Yeah.
It's like, I mean, I know with her the bar was low because of her ex.
Yeah, it sounds like her ex sucked.
But I'm just thinking, like, that's normal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess he makes her feel special because he like eats out her ass. But
I don't think I've read a book yet with that.
Also, well, so he's like going down on her from behind, and he like slips it back there, like, whoopsie, and she's like, what was that? And she's like, keep doing it, and he's like, yes. But gosh, I need to like suspend my disbelief whenever I'm reading certain sex scenes, because, you know, we've talked about it already. It's like, these people have just come from like a 12-hour shift over the summer, and then they went out until like 5 in the
some
morning.
people just like it nasty.
And then they get up and start morning fucking, which is fine. But then they like go in hard on each other's crotches, and I'm like, you guys have bathed in like 48 hours, and you've been sweaty, and you're in yesterday's clothes, and all she wears are thongs.
I mean,
and I'm like, you know what? Just get over it.
To each their own. I don't think I could do it, but
like, okay, they don't even brush their teeth. Like, it's just last night's beer and liquor and cigarettes, and now they're adding like body parts to it. I'm like, oh, it's skunky in that room. Like, but you know what? Okay, I'll keep reading. I'm sure. Again, what do we say? We don't want to.
Yeah. That's why I said to each their own. I don't know if I could do that, but it's
just personally, I like being minty fresh.
I would just be so like self-conscious. Like, I can get real sweaty, okay? But I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'm still gonna read it regardless, or I'm at least gonna I'm gonna try. You know.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try for the book club.
I did like the heart song, which was the gargoyle.
Okay.
That one was good. Yeah. If I had a 6.5 foot tall gargoyle in my apartment, I'd be like, You're saying we're sexually compatible? Question for you two. When they describe the characters as like 6.5 feet tall or taller, does that like stick in your brain, or do they like shrink a little bit to like meet your
I
size
get taller.
in real life? Really?
Yeah.
So, okay. I don't know. That's hard. It's hard because like I work with multiple people that are 6 foot tall, and I don't necessarily feel like I'm that short next to them unless I'm trying to reach for something and I'm really struggling to reach for it, and then I have to ask one of them to grab it for me and they do it like no problem. Then I'm like, oh, I am short. Or like we have you know, we have step stools because the tables that our machines are sitting on are tall. So like if I have to use my step stool to do something, like there was one day I was standing on it and I was just like, is this how y'all feel? Like,
I know.
this is weird. Like I could not touch the top of the door frame unless I really I'd have to like run and jump. But like both my coworkers that are like 6 foot whatever like can just hang on it. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't necessarily, I don't know. In my head, I guess I get taller if I'm putting myself in like the main female character's point of view or something. But
Yeah.
I don't know. There's only a few people I've encountered, I feel like in my real life where I'm like you are giant. Like you are like 7 foot tall. I would love to meet and stand next to that new Spurs basketball player. He's like 7 foot something, isn't he? He is gigantic and he is so lanky. I think his arm is longer than my body. Like I just want to stand next to him.
There's some
and
pretty
be like,
tall people at my job.
The wonders of
like that's a different atmosphere where his head's at compared to mine.
Yeah, we have one guy who's like super tall. I feel like he's probably 7 foot. And I don't feel too small when I stand next to him. But I do like that over the intercom will be like, can I get tall customer service? And like he like will go. Because like on the very top shelf, if it's like if I accidentally push it back, I cannot reach it. Like I will not be able to. Yeah, there's times where I've tried. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah. Well, just because I'm thinking like, especially with our Clecanian men.
Yeah.
Those guys are like 6'5" and up. And I'm 5'6", and I'm just imagining like, oh my god, I would have to like crane my neck back to look at these men. Which, great, But
here's what I'm hoping. Okay, we get put in the little tubey tube thing that like fixes all of our problems, and it somehow makes me like 5'9". I don't know. Because I am definitely gonna be like. If I landed on Clecanian, they'd be like, I'm sorry, are you a child? You are a tiny adult.
This one hasn't finished growing. They probably could make you a little taller. I don't know if I'd want to be taller unless everyone else is tall.
I mean, it sounds like everyone's tall.
It was just fun. Like, hey, shorty, how do you imagine yourself when you encounter like 7 foot tall Lorcan?
Yeah, I don't think I fully grasp how tall they are. So I guess maybe I do make myself a bit taller.
Like, I mean, I don't know. Like, okay, so my friend that I went to prom with, like, he was 6 foot something, and
oh man, thinking about that photo, I like how in prom y'all put me right next to him in the photo, and I'm like the shortest person in that group.
Do we have a group photo?
Yeah, there's a photo. I'm so small compared to him.
Yeah, Sean's like 6 foot something.
Yeah, he was tall.
He is very tall.
I want to feel small.
Come visit me at work. I've got 2 6-foot tall coworkers.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my coworker is about that tall. Oh, I'm pretty sure I have that photo on Facebook.
I feel like we answered some of these before, and I thought I took all the ones out that we answered. What's the last book you bought?
Oh, I just bought this last night. A Fate Inked in Blood.
Oh, is that by Danielle L. Jensen?
Yes.
I bought that the other day at Target.
Yes.
I guess technically that is the last book I also bought.
I mean, I'm only 10% through, so I don't have any spoilers.
I don't want any.
I found the photo. I'm sending it to y'all.
Send it to me. Send it. Yes. No, I bought that and The Familiar from Target the other day.
Okay.
I just bought a bunch of stuff from work.
Oh, did you? Yeah, I went to Walmart and I was walking by the book aisle and I was like, I'll just walk down and check and see. And I was walking down and I was like, I probably should not buy anything. I literally just bought $2. I need to calm down. Oh my god.
Oh gosh, let me see this. Oh my god.
I never realized how short I am until I see photos like this.
See, and like I don't realize how short I am. I'm up to his shoulder.
I know. I am in flats, yeah.
Yeah, you are in flats. My heels weren't very tall either, though. He's literally taller than the SUV limo.
Yeah.
Have y'all seen those reels / TikToks of like high school in 2009 and 2010, and they're playing like Boys Like Girls, and it was just like, oh my god, do we really? And there's like side bangs and the emo guys and
I mean, yeah,
fairies.
me and Ashley are rocking the like side swept bangs.
Yeah, I was like, I had side bangs.
Yeah.
I had side bangs like from like 8th grade to forever.
Yeah.
Well, we still have side parts.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
I do love that Ariana and him are still together. They're so cute.
I literally don't remember taking this picture.
No, really. This is the only thing I remember. This one, I remember the staircase pictures in Nora's house.
Oh my! I do not remember that either.
With her mom trying to take pictures of all of us on the staircase.
I remember I was just like super irritated. I kept flipping off the camera and Nora kept getting really mad at me.
I think I have a photo.
I was like, I don't even want to be here.
You have not changed.
Not one bit.
Yeah, I think in the photo album there's a photo I caught of you, I think, flicking off the in the limo.
Yeah, no, there's got to be a lot. Nora's like, why are you doing that? And I was like, because I didn't want to come. I could be at home right now.
I'm a rascal.
But yeah. Ah, memories. Right.
Let's put them back where they came
I
from.
love that. I went through my photo box recently. I love looking at old photos.
Oh, I guess I didn't put the photo of you flicking in this album.
How did we even get on this topic?
This is what we do. Oh, well, Elaine didn't answer the question.
No, she didn't. What's the last book you bought, Elaine?
Well, I just got a manga in the mail today.
Okay.
Megumi and Sugumi. I got number 3.
Okay.
I bought the first 2 the other day at work. Work was making me clear my shelf off, so it was either put books back or buy them.
How many did you have in your shelf?
I had a lot. I bought a lot of stuff. I'm trying to remember everything. I bought those 3 mangas. Did I buy another one? Oh yeah, I replaced my Heartstopper for book 2 because the one I had didn't match the other ones. So I found one that matched, so I bought that. What else did I buy? Oh, they're the cover of Choosing Theo with like the guy's abs.
Mm-hmm.
That book came into work, so I bought it. So now I own 2 Choosing Theos.
I didn't realize he was carrying a little letter in his hand.
Yeah,
on the
I did
cover.
not realize that either.
I saw that too.
I was like, aw. I think you'll like Feiho. I think you'll like his book. You're probably gonna get annoyed with Vanessa because I did. But I can also see where she's coming from.
I know. I mean, it's tough because we're like, we get all the information, whereas like they don't. And then if I was in that situation, like I would act totally different based off of what I know from books, Like I'm not. One of these days, I'm either going to write a book or something, and it's going to be like a rom-com, and it's going to end up like being like me being abducted by aliens and being like, I've read this in a book. I know how this is going to go. But instead, I'm going to be sent to an alien planet that's going to eat me like a delicacy.
And it's like, spoiler. And then I'm that way.
Yeah. And then I'm going to like, someone's going to rescue me or something, and that's who I'm going to fall in love with. I don't know. But I'm just like, I need to write a book where like things start happening. Be like, oh, I've read romance books. I know how this goes. And then it doesn't go that way.
Yeah. Well, that's what all women are saying on Book Talk. Like, if we get invaded by aliens, we're like, oh yes, we're ready.
We're ready.
And then it's gonna be like, oh no, this is not what we thought.
Yeah, it's gonna be the freaking aliens from Signs. They're gonna be all like tall and weird looking.
They're gonna want to eat us and enslave us.
Yeah.
Speaking of aliens.
Oh my god.
Speaking of aliens, I just watched all of the Alien movies.
Yeah.
Like last week. Back to back.
Oh.
Back to back? Oh my god. Okay, is Alien versus Predator not a romance movie? Like, it totally is, right?
No.
Oh, that's funny.
Like, is he not like the most perfect boyfriend? And isn't he kind of like, I could get into this.
As long as he doesn't take off the mask.
You know what? Some people are into mask play, so I'd be like, no, babe, leave it on.
Leave it on. Oh my god. How much time do you dedicate to reading? Not enough for me.
I don't have like that time.
I try at least an hour before bed.
An hour? Okay.
Yeah, I'll read before bed. Sometimes if I'm out and about and I have to wait somewhere. I don't really schedule reading time. I'm just like, I'm walking around where I work, so I'll just read while I'm in the hallway.
I fucked up the other day, okay? I always have either my Nook, my Kindle, or a book in my bag at all times, even if I know I'm not going to get to read it, okay? Wednesday, I was getting ready for work, and I was like, today is going to be a busy day. We have a high block count. I'm not going to have time to read at lunch or any time today. There's no point. So I put nothing in my bag for Wednesday. I go to leave. Usually me and my mom leave at the same time, but I was leaving early so I could get home and bake stuff. So I leave. I get out to my car. My car won't start. And I'm like, God damn it. The one time I could use my book or my Kindle or something, because I don't know how long I'm going to have to wait for mom to get ready to leave so she can jump my car.
You don't have the app on your phone?
I do, but I hate reading on my phone.
I do too, but it's like kind of convenient when like such situations like that. Like
I will do it in a pinch.
Yeah. Like today I got stuck by the train, and so I flipped up my phone and started reading on my phone.
Yeah, I'll do it in a pinch, but yeah, I was really kicking myself. I was like, damn it, the one day I brought nothing. All right, let's answer a few more. Okay, what's a genre you want to read more of? feel like we answered this one before, but I can't remember.
I don't know if we did.
Or maybe I just feel like that because I wrote it down. I've already read it before, so maybe that's why it sounds familiar.
Maybe true crime.
Yeah, I was like, I've been wanting to read more like mysteries and thrillers.
Yeah, me too. Mystery thrillers.
This year.
Like, I don't want to, because I read before bed usually, and that's why, like, romance is good, because it's like, you know, it's not really, like, there's plot and there's stuff, but it's not, like, high stakes, so I don't have to, like, I can go to bed. But, like, there's this one book that I want to read. What's it called? Trailed. One Woman's Quest to Solve the Shenandoah Murders.
Okay.
So, it sounds really fascinating to me, but I'm like, I can't read that before that.
No.
And then there's another book I want to read called The Haunting of Alejandra.
Okay.
And it's about this woman who starts getting haunted by La Llorona. And I'm like, oh, that sounds really cool, but I can't read that before bed. I guess I could do the thing that other people do and read more than one. But
Yeah. I was watching true crime docs before going to bed, and I can't do that. I don't know why I did that. I like did that, and then I went to bed, and I was like, why did I do this?
Let's see. Okay, this isn't really book related, but this is fun. If you could travel to any place and time in history, where would you choose? I already have my answer.
I don't know. So much of history is horrible. And I'm a woman.
There is only one thing in life that I will never be able to do that I would really like to do. And that is go see Queen live in concert with Freddie Mercury. In any of their live concerts. I don't care which one. I want to see, I would love to see. Anyone's like, oh, if you could travel in time, where would you go? And I'm like, I want to see Freddie Mercury perform.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a good one. Yes.
I can get on board with that. I would love to see Queen live.
It'd be so fucking cool.
They were at their peak.
Yes.
Ooh,
yes.
To go see Selena live too?
Oh,
yes.
At the Houston Rodeo?
Yes.
That'd be cool.
That'd be really cool to go see that live.
I would weep.
Yeah. See, that's where my mind goes anytime I hear those questions.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was just like, who is no longer alive that I want to, what I would want to see?
Yeah.
Gosh, I would be so tempted to be like, Selena, you better fire your llama.
I know.
Right?
But then I'd cause like a rip in the space time continuum, and
yeah, there are risks.
Yeah, it was just so hard to not alter history.
I know. I assume that like just by us getting to go and be there, that would be okay. But as long as we don't do anything.
Yeah, as
too
long
drastic.
as you just go watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's someone or something else that I'd want to see. You know what? I'd want to go back in time and see who or how Stonehenge was erected.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. That would be cool.
You know, like some of the great mysteries of the world. How did this happen? It makes no sense. We can't figure it out. I want to go back in time and see what happened and how it happened.
All right. Do y'all want me to scrounge up any more questions, or are we good?
No, I think this is good.
Okay. Do you have any announcements? Anybody? Anything y'all want to add or say?
Any announcements?
I got nothing.
I don't think so. Have you thought of your May book yet, Liana?
Oh, no. I didn't realize May was like tomorrow.
Yeah.
You got a little bit of time.
There are 2 books on my bookshelf that I have not read. So I'm thinking of picking one of those.
Okay. We also need to figure out when we want to read A Little Life.
Oh yeah.
Oh god.
That was one of the books I had on my shelf that I put away.
I see it every time I go to Walmart and look at the books, and I'm like, I need to get that because we're gonna read it eventually.
I know. You know what? It could be a summer read because I'm not going to be in school.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That works. But yeah. Okay. So
Just throwing a little life with some seasonal summer depression.
Alrighty. Thank you, listener, for joining us. Please rate and review our podcast and follow us on our socials listed in the description. We also have a Discord if anyone would like to join us there for monthly book discussions. Please email or DM us topics, questions, and book recommendations. Have a lovely day and week. Until next time. Bye.
Bye.